felt the need to document the inevitable changes that were coming our way, but I decided to do so. Arriving to an empty car park might seem like an abnormal thing, but it's actually very normal at 4 o'clock in the morning. And there are certain times that we are currently going through. Let's just have a look at how business as usual looks like when you work in the morning news. So basically we have plenty of new sort of procedures to be extra cautious in these times, such as sanitizing everywhere.
The decision will be made later today on whether or not the Carlton v Richmond season opener will go ahead as planned. And just a bit of breaking news, guys. The English Super League has been suspended until April 3.
At work, we are now practicing closed-door policies, social distancing among the workspaces, and limiting foot traffic in the building. Everyone is struggling in their own ways, and what we are going through may not be relatable at all to some of you. Our reporters and our camera crew are always on the front line where all the COVID action is happening, and we have limited their presence in the building a lot to keep safe. So at this stage, self-distancing is basically the thing that everyone is encouraged to do. Group classes and gathering, my group classes have been cancelled for obvious reasons, but private lessons and smaller sort of exercise groups are still fine, I guess. Gatherings of 100 people or more indoors is banned, and so are any events, outdoors events with 500 plus people. So all sports and theater stuff or anything of sort of bigger entertainment concerts, they're gone. Meanwhile, I'm off to dance practice with Chris. Sometimes we react before we let it sink in, before we digest the actual impact. Quick update, Andrew. What are we doing on this fabulous Saturday?
Well, we're trying not to go sane like the rest of the world as well.
We're in Australia, we're in WA.
Look at that then, it says happiness. You missed it though.
I think I got it actually.
Everyone's still out and about.
Everyone indeed is acting business as usual in Australia. We're not planning to see anyone today, we just wanted to get out of the house, right?
Well, we're not in lockdown.
We're not in lockdown, so we're gonna find a remote little beachy spot and enjoy the beach.
Get some vitamin D because that fights the immune system, so if you were to get it, it's the best way to...
Some vitamin D. This is our isolated spot away from the people. Turns out the real reason Andrew wanted to come here is just to have an ice cream on the beach. Because we couldn't have an ice cream at home.
Why would you like to
Sometimes we mock the situation in a bid to not succumb to all of the panic. Social distancing, Chris. Do you think you can dance with me from over there? I mean, we got this whole place for ourselves.
No, sir, take that out. I haven't done my hair. My hair's all messy.
Oh, you're starting to become like Buzz. Always checking the hair. And sometimes we panic too. We're having Corona update.
What's the update? There's no update. It means that the world's ending and that we're all going to die because we have no money to feed ourselves.
Temperature check. I can't even use these words. They just become like associated in the wrong way. We're fine. We're healthy. We're having a little bit of a meltdown with the financial situation and impact that this whole pandemic is having.
It's not just going to be now, it's going to be forever, ever, ever.
And while the CBD was starting to look like a ghost town on this particular Sunday, there were still people in the supermarkets. Slow but steady, the residents of Perth were getting the message. Sometimes we were really grateful that we have each other in all of this. This is not social distancing.
I love your smell.
Okay, what's happening now?
I'm going to pick up a frangipani.
You are. I'm about to make a soup. Immunity boosting soup.
Thanks, Carly.
Yeah, gonna follow a recipe that we saw on the YouTubes and it looks really good, so
We got our herbs.
we got our herbs,
And we got...
garlic.
Oh, you got heaps of garlic.
Yes! Okay, time to make soup.
What will the judges think?
Are you using your hands?
That's what we do in the bakery.
It's just too much, babe.
So that's what you do in the bakery. Grated enough carrot for a whole army, babe.
Carrots are good for you. Monday, back at work after a weekend with a lot of announcements, so it's gonna be a busy morning.
WA is shutting itself off from the rest of the country. Locals given 48 hours to get home.
Well, things are moving very rapidly. Only last Thursday.
The effect of the disease in children.
Too many people in our community are disregarding the social distancing measures.
Life as we know it has changed. Australia is in stage 1 of a lockdown here. And besides life is changing, Andrew now has plenty of time on his hands to be a stay-at-home fiance. Because he no longer can teach. His dance studio had to shut down. And I don't know what else is happening here, Andrew. Did you raid an Australian bush or a forest? What's going on here? Hey Andrew,
Sorry.
what is this?
Well, it was a little brighten up your day, little...
Where did you get these from?
Well, I got them from a site that was... This bride and groom got married and said anyone wants some flowers to brighten up their day.
Oh, someone got married on the weekend and donated their
So,
flowers.
this is for you, babe.
Oh,
And there's one there for you too.
thank you.
So they smell so nice.
They smell so nice.
It smells like a florist in here. It's huge, like it's... Yeah. So don't say I don't spoil you.
What's happening?
I've just messaged all my students and the replies are funny. The best one is, no problems, enjoy the break, jigsaw puzzles and knitting. Knitting. I could knit you some little socks, baby.
We cope from day to day. It's impossible to plan too far ahead with how things are evolving.
If you're in Perth and you're planning to spend Easter down in the southwest, you need to change your plans. This is abnormal. It's extraordinary. It's a state of emergency.
Okay, so last night they announced stage 2. Further businesses and things that are being banned to prevent people from gathering groups because common sense is not that common. So they need to ban them. But as my mom said when I spoke to her the other day, you have to have something to look forward to. So keep making them plans for the future. Good news is that we're stocked up on wine at least, right Dave?
We already have a full cart, now we got this one here.
We have this wine subscription basically,
Ooh.
and it arrives that you stop bullshitting. There's no even wine in there because you've unpacked it already. Today in WA, they have
I just saw you have laws now.
liquor sanctions that
So we're in Sweden.
that limits you can only buy 3 bottles of wine or 1 cart of beer per day.
1 cart.
Yeah,
That's a whole shopping cart.
so getting these 12 bottles of wine would have been against the law after today probably. So good thing that
No,
we
it's legit. Like, can they not deliver it even?
I have no idea how
don't
this
think so.
new sanction is gonna impose on this business.
And it comes with a recipe book.
People will lock themselves up and, you know, turn to alcohol when they're bored in these times. Who knows?
Babe, there's some cool recipes in here.
You should try them.
But you can't buy anything. And you can't even buy chicken. P.S. It's getting really itchy, so I don't think I can do this.
Oh, this is quite fun actually because Andrew said yesterday that he thinks that he's going to go all
All out.
cast away during this
Like,
pandemic.
I'm gonna do a Tom Hanks and just
Grow his
sing
beard.
along like until it all is all over.
I always complain about it though. So we
But I
shall
don't
see.
think I can do it because
No?
it's really itchy.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear.
I don't think I did my hair today.
I don't think you did. You didn't have to look pretty for your clients. You only had to look pretty for me. We are heading out for a little bit of a sunset walk because staying inside the house is gonna drive anyone crazy.
That makes me crazy. Are we supposed to get 4 meters apart? I don't think so.
Well, my mom was actually, I was talking to my mom on Skype, and my mom is highly encouraging me and Andrew to stop cuddling so much.
And you
That's not gonna happen, Mom. I'm so sorry. Now, Andrew, give me a quick update. What's happening in the world today?
The Titanic sank.
The Titanic sank.
The Titanic sank.
That's one way of looking at it. So bizarre because it has been the most beautiful weather as well.
So it is 10 years ago today that we had a brick hailstorm here.
This is true.
And
a
we
decade
thought
ago.
we thought that was the end of the world, and like literally like people were like, oh, my car got dented. And
Apparently every 10 years Western Australia is just gonna get hit by some obstacle. Now mind you, Western Australia is not the only place that is, you know, exposed to this pandemic, but
as we're
just
speaking, a
saying.
cruise ship is coming towards us and thinking that they're going to dock here and like.
I would hate to be stuck on a cruise ship and just being denied anyway.
Thought
6
that.
months is a very long time to live this sort of life half
And
lived.
like you can't even have like an operate, like say you wanted to like, let's say you're a dancer and need a recovery or something from operation, you're not even allowed to have an operation these days.
No, you're not.
So,
You're not
like-
a priority.
So like, you know, it's just kind of like,
I mean, it's like, it's hard on everyone. So sorry if it's scary though because it's so unknown. But everyone is in this and everyone
What's
is
scary
trying
is
to
my hair.
cope. Well, I might put some like rating on this or warning disclaimer. Like,
warning, Andrew's hair is a mess.
here's some proof that the sun sets. The world
In the
has
west.
not ended.
Sunsets in the west.
The sun sets for another day and will rise tomorrow morning.
What will tomorrow bring?
What will tomorrow bring? everyone's sort of turning to social media and internet to get distractions or just to document whatever is going on. And I'm just curious what is going on at the other end of this screen for whoever is watching. Wherever you are in the world, what's the situation where you're at?
I'm having a meltdown.
Are you having a panic meltdown like we are and trying to keep things cool? Are you already in
We're waiting on
lockdown?
the lifeboat.
We're on Titanic, we're waiting for the lifeboats. What's your situation? Tell us in the comments. Are you Jack or are you Rose? No, but let us know what's happening where you are, wherever you are in the world. Let us know what's happening there in the comments below. Andrew has a social observation in these times.
So I walk a lot, and I have never seen so many people walking around. Like last night and tonight, there was so many people around, and this is what it would have been like back in the olden days when you had nothing else to do, no TV, no internet.
But
And people-
it's not in the sense that people are overcrowding. People actually going for walks,
They're just going for a walk, and,
which is great.
and I see families going for a walk. I never see that. I never
Yeah,
see
there's so many
families.
like families connecting with their kids, going for little bike rides or just walking the dogs together. So yeah, that's nice to see, and it's sad that it only happens in times like these.
Yeah, it's crazy.